What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Peter and the M, where we talk about tech and everything else. Forgive the echo. I'll do my best to turn it down, but we're in the office. I do everything for you guys. I bring you content. Today we're with Tsulile Mambutuma. We had an initial video with her where she was explaining that she left auditing to join the tech world. She would give you like an overview of that and how it's going. Welcome to the channel again, Mambutuma.
I'm Johnny, glad to be back.
Yeah.
See, it's different now. No longer nervous as I used to be in the front camera. I was so stiff in that video.
Now she has a channel too. You have a channel too.
Yes, I do.
So what's your channel? People can go and subscribe.
It's Watch First Official, but I don't do anything tech related. I just react to stuff.
Yeah, she reacts to K-pop. I know a lot of people love K-pop and K-movies.
No, I don't watch K-drama. So it's K-pop, Thai songs, Thai dramas.
Yeah. If that's your vibe, go to Watch First. So
Watch First.
Watch First.
Watch First.
Okay.
Like
Fest.
a festival.
Oh, like a festival. I thought first as okay, cool. Hey man, I'm slow. Yeah guys. So Mambutuma, welcome to the channel. Do tell the fans what your current title is, your role.
Okay, my current title is Junior Developer, but I work in the DevOps team.
So you came from being audit support to DevOps.
It's DevOps.
Okay, Mambutuma.
I like to call myself a developer though.
Yeah, DevOps, but yeah. So how was the journey? First of all, how does it feel? Like you took this jump to change careers. How was it? How was the journey? How do you feel first before we move to the journey? How do you feel?
Like I'm happy with the choices I made.
Okay.
I'm grateful that everything worked out as it worked out, and I'm happy that my risk got a big reward. I said bigger risk, bigger reward. So it was worth it.
Yeah.
That's all I can say, and I'm happy about it, and I'm enjoying what I'm currently doing. So currently I'm happy, I'm loving it, I'm in good spirits.
Yeah, that's nice. Hey guys, that's nice. And I work with her. She greets more people now. She loves more.
Lies. I always greet more people. I'm more introverted. I'm not extroverted as him who goes around the office and talks. I'm more in my corner.
But yeah, guys, money can do that to you. You become a love friend here. Okay, guys.
What money?
What money? Hey man, they're going to discourage the friend. The fans.
Conversation.
So, Mambutuma, I would like us to give us a background of what you were doing. What is this? Give us a background of how you left, what you were doing, and why. And why did you choose tech? And some people do ask the questions of what boot camp can one do if they don't have prior experience in educational experience in the field of tech. So if you can give us at least that what you did, and take us through your grad program, because this is the second edition of your first video. So we truly want to know how we understand. Yeah, we truly want to know how your grad program worked, how it was, and how you became to be permanent, because she was doing a grad program last year and she's permanent now.
Okay. So everything I'm discussing, you guys, is from my experience. I'm not saying everyone would have the same experience. It's just from what I went through.
Yeah.
So let's just start from there. So as you said, I transitioned. So I had a BCom accounting degree. Worked in audit support. So I have two older sisters, cousins per se, but I call them my sisters.
Shout out to the cousins.
Yes, so they got into tech also, they transitioned also into tech. And they know me and my personality, like, they were like, this is something that you would enjoy, like, just try it out. And it was the pandemic time, you know, people try new stuff in pandemic and everything. I was like, okay, let me try this, because they've been trying for, let's say, 3 years to get me into it. I started with the boot camp then started playing around. As I talked in my other video, you can just watch that one.
Yeah,
I
watch
went
that
into
We'll link it
details
in the
there.
description.
Yeah, I went to great details there. So I just played around there. I enjoyed it. I found passion in software development. So I was like, okay, I want to make this as a career. So I took initiative and decided to actually leave my job to self-study, self-improve. And also that decision came with support, obviously, of my family. Yeah, so I did that. I'll say a year of just studying, doing different kind of boot camps.
Oh wait, Mambotsuma, you said it took you 3 years to break into tech.
Not took me 3 years. It took them 3 years to convince me to actually.
Oh, it took them
Yeah,
3 years
yes.
to convince you to
Yeah,
go
because
to-
I was in varsity. I was already stressed with my big four module. And they were like, do this. I was like, no, I just want to
Not
focus
now.
on varsity.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I only started around, what was it? 2021, 2022-ish.
You were
That
already
kind of
working
year.
at that time.
Yeah, I was working in
If you don't mind, how much were you earning? At your previous job, not this one.
previous job. I was gross. It was like 11 point something K, if I remember correctly. But normally each month I used to get around 8 or 7K. Yeah, but I left my job when I was getting a salary increase. So I think it was, yeah, because I worked there 9 months, to be honest. I was still new there. So it had been 9 months and I was going to get a salary increase.
So then you said, okay, I'm leaving now.
Yeah, like salary, I only got the news of salary increase after
Salary wise,
yeah,
are you like, I'm glad I left? Are you saying
so no,
I should have stayed?
So no. It was not all about salary. It's about passion.
Never saying money is also important.
Yeah, money is important. I don't lie to you. Money is important, but I that was not a consideration for me when I left my job, because in that job that I had, you had salary increase happened twice a year.
Oh, okay.
So money would have gotten up quickly, and I was good at my job. So I was even though I was there for some time, but my my ranking was always up. Yeah. So the percentage of my increase was always upper. So even when I got my rating, when I was gonna leave, it was in the upper rating. So I was gonna get like 11% salary increase.
Oh.
Yeah, and that was the first increase that was gonna happen.
Another one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it was not salary wise, as I said. It was just my passion with software development. I enjoyed it more and I wanted to make it in a career. And if I'm not sure if I mentioned it in the other video, accounting, auditing, to be honest, was never my passion. I was just a child in high school, in matric. I didn't know what to do. Yeah. And everything was like, okay, apply. And I didn't know what to do. And people were like, okay, you're good in accounting, just apply for something in accounting. So that's how I landed to become accounting. So it was not something that was like, oh, I want it. I was like, oh, I want to become accounting. This is way. So it was kind of like a flow.
Okay.
Yeah,
then
applied.
Your passion.
Yeah, then I discovered my passion, software development. So that's why I took the risk of wanting to learn and do something that I loved.
Okay. So now you are you were explaining, before I rudely cut you off, where you were explaining how it took you them 3 years to convince you. You did 1 year of self-learning.
Yeah, so 1 year of combination of self-learning, boot camps. So I'm a person that actually prefer to be taught. So those were the kind of boot camps I took. People like I had tutors, like instructor head, but I also did some self.
Were they paid for the boot camps?
No. All of the boot camps I did were
do you remember the names of the boot camps?
So first one I ever did was Girl Code.
Okay.
That one was self-paced, self-learning, actually. So that one was different. That's why it was hard. Then I went to Code First Girls. There's an instructor led. So that one is UK based. They normally have a cohort twice a year. Then I went to, what was it? Women Texters. That was like 6 months.
Women in Texas.
Yeah, it was a Women Texters Fellowship.
Okay.
So they were with Tech for Dev. the
Okay.
institution. That was 6 months. That's where I feel like I learned a lot. That's where I actually learned because I'm doing back end development. But yeah, we also did like HTML, CSS kind of. But
What
we
they
did
pay
back
for?
end. No, everything
not
was
that
free.
where they pay you. I mean.
No.
Okay, well, it's just we are going to give you this free information, and it's a vibe. Okay.
Yeah, so we were just studying, and that was like 6 months, and then
At this time, you left your job.
yeah, left my job. Then after that 6 months, I joined Mindworks,
Yeah.
the one that brought me into this company.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Mindworks.
Mindworks, I think it was like 3 months training.
Yeah, it was a 3 months training.
It was a 3 months training. Right after the training, they told us, okay, send us your profile, your CV. We want to send it to one of our partners. At the time, didn't know the partner was this company. So I sent in my stuff. So maybe the company kind of liked my CV. I have no idea. We do not know the back end process. All we knew, okay, interviews, come to an interview. I did an interview. Luckily, I passed the interview. I was called in. That's how we started our grad program.
How was the interview process for you? Like, was it a technical one? Was it just we want to know the personality you are? Because if you don't have prior experience within the coding space, but you learned it for a year, so yeah, you already got it. But certain things maybe were asked if it was it too technical? Was it like we just want to know you type of interview?
So it was not a technical interview, and I don't think I would have a technical like writing code based type of interview. That one.
Yeah.
It was So even right now, I'm not that confident to do those type of interview. So that interviews were like getting to know you personality wise, and questions that were like technical. They were just questions like, what do you understand about like backend developer? Like, what do you think they do? And it's just I don't fully remember like
the exact questions.
The exact questions because personally knows me. Do not know that much. I'm a person who actually I have anxiety. So when I come to public speaking,
used to.
Yeah. No, I still have anxiety. Anxiety does not go away. I'm just good at covering it up now. Compared before. So with interviews, public speaking, I kind of just black out and just go with the flow. So that's why most of the things I would not remember exactly the words that I was saying or what was said. I might remember the general overview, but not specifically.
Yeah, specifically the questions. Okay. Then if it wasn't the technical, at least it was better. I don't remember mine as well, but I remember I was talking a lot. Yeah, that's what I remember. The thing is, I wasn't told what I was interviewing for, the position. Okay. So it was kind of difficult because when I had an interview, I told them I want to be somewhere in data, working with machine learning. So what I was interviewing for was backend dev to work with, so I was in backend dev. That's what I was interviewing for. Then they said, no, you might be a best fit for this rather than doing this. That's how I got it.
So for us in our profile that we sent, they made us choose between backend or business analysis, even though that I was not placing either one of them, but it was that. And then I think there was a question, they were like, what you're interested in? Like, I don't know what it was, hobbies, and I was like, I was interested in open source, and that came in the interview.
Why you are interested in open source? What did you say about that?
No, they asked me what do you understand by open source? What is open source? So I kind of just explained that, and then they were like, okay, give us like a technology or something that's open source. Yeah, so it was those type of questions. So yeah, when I got that.
Then you got to this company. You are a grad. Amongst other grads. You have anxiety. You have knowledge of programming. What language were you proficient in?
I would never say I'm proficient.
Like the language
I don't use proficient. I still use Beginner.
In which
I'm not
language?
even intermediate.
Yeah. Which language were you like? Okay, I'm
when I
confident.
came in.
Yeah, when you came in.
Okay, so when I came in, it was mostly JavaScript.
Mostly JavaScript.
So Node.js is not actually a language, but it's kind of like something they try to maneuver to use as backend.
Okay,
then with JavaScript. So yeah, so it was like Node.js, but it's not actually a language. So it's Node.js, JavaScript, but mostly I would just say JavaScript. And then Java, I dabble a bit, but I was not like, I would say, comfortable to actually do
when
it.
you get the information that okay, we are about to do DevOps. Yeah, you are no longer doing backend, you're in DevOps. How was that?
So I was like, wow, okay.
Do you know what DevOps is?
Yes, because after the 3 months training, right?
Yeah.
When we were waiting placement, we already told that you were taken.
Okay.
They were like, okay, do 2 weeks of DevOps.
Okay.
Like another grad was in my boot camp, Mindworks.
Yeah.
You know her. So both of us, we were part of that.
Yeah, they did boot camp.
We did the boot camp of DevOps. At that time, didn't fully understand it.
What's happening here?
Yeah, I fully didn't understand it, the DevOps, and I was like, "Eish!" And
it's that thing.
It's that thing, yeah, bona. So it was that kind of, I was like, I didn't fully understand it, but we did do the training for like 2 weeks, and then when I was told you're placed there, I was like, "Eish!" And this is the one I didn't fully pay attention.
Yeah.
Because it was almost at the end, we were tired, and at that time, that time it happened, there was like so a ceremony was big, and then family were coming in, so it was just busy, and then it was just a busy time, and like and we had classes, like after class we have to go to somewhere. So it was just like that 2 weeks.
Funny fact.
Yeah, but I did actually.
Yeah, since we told you where it was, so you need to like check in. They could send at any time a message, so she needs to be online. Yeah, guys, we do for content. But yeah, guys, what is it that I want to say? Funny fact. When I wanted to do data, right? So when we were done, I did a software course for with what is this, Mindworks. The 3 months it was for software developer or something.
We did system development.
It was system development as well. So after the 3 months, time went by. Then they said we should do I think 2 weeks as well, if not 3, of data science. So the course was for data science now. I'm telling you, I wasn't listening. I was not listening at all.
Funny thing also, that was me also. So we did system development, and they were like, you want to do 2 weeks of data science. All of the people in the cohorts. In the cohorts. But then I got an interview, right?
Yeah.
And I was saying, hold on. They were like, okay, you're now doing data
science,
go to do DevOps.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so.
And you didn't listen?
Yeah, and in data science, I only did like a day or 2. I think. Yeah. So it was not.
It was like, for me, it was like overwhelming at that time. Because he was, one day, our instructor, there are type of people that have a lot of information and they give it to you at once. Yeah, so it was that, I was like, okay, no. But I already did machine learning at school. Yeah. And it was part of my project. So I knew I liked this thing, but whatever this guy is saying seems like a lot. So let me not listen. And let me chill. So that's what happened. So it was a funny story. So now
I always pay attention. So I was I'm that type of person.
I wouldn't recommend it, but for me personally, when I see it as okay, fine, this person that is giving me this information might discourage me. I choose not to listen. Because you are giving me an abundance of information at once. Now it feels like overwhelming me. So no, let me not listen to you. Try to do this at my own pace. Then do what I need to do. So that's what I did. Yeah. So you are here.
Yeah. For me,
how was your grad program?
Grad program, it was a journey. a lovely one, don't want to lie to you, full with learning experiences. So it was like a 12 months grad program, and I'm happy like that was placed in this company. And even though at first I was thinking back with the putting place in DevOps, I'll say I'm grateful because the manager that I was put in with is someone that's very knowledgeable, and like that's one of the reasons that I choose to stay in this company, because I feel like there's a lot I can learn from him. So I feel like it was just a learning growth journey, like whether it's technical skills or soft skills, because we did a lot.
We did a lot of soft skills.
We did a lot, like we did presentations. Oh my God, and presenting to a larger crowd. Like, so now I've gotten better with
I remember the first time you presented.
public speaking. I feel like first time I was not that bad. I'm not bad. I don't think I was bad.
You're not bad.
But I feel like I was showing more my anxiety. My anxiety was showing. She
couldn't stay still, and she was fast as hell. She just wanted to sit down. That was her first presentation. You know when someone speaks and like, okay, yeah, I want to get this done, and let me sit down. And now she even did, what is that thing they call IT Connect, like a conference, a mini conference for the IT department as a whole for the entire group. Is it a group thing?
Yeah, like it was a grad thing. The whole grad did it.
Yeah, I'm saying you.
Yeah,
forget the grad.
Yeah.
I'm saying you did it. Yeah, so shout out to her. So learning experience between the technical skills and soft skills, which one did you find most important for you to be at the position you are in?
Both.
You have to rank.
I don't want to rank.
Yeah.
And I'm saying the both are equally important.
Okay.
Very important to where I am, what I feel personally.
Yeah.
But it's both, because both were taken into consideration.
Yeah.
How you actually work, and then your soft skills, how you were delivering, and when you're meeting, those type of stuff. Like, because you said, for me, how I prevailed and did so well with my grad program, because I lack in certain things like networking. Networking skills I lack. It's something that I'm still working on, so I was not good at networking. So I was not good at networking, but I tried my best with everything and a lot of things. So with my soft skills, whether I'm in meetings or discussions, I always voice my opinion there. And then with my work, I make sure I provide quality work, do as much as I can with my skills, and being upfront and honest. When I do not know something, I straight up say, I do not know something. I'm gonna research it first and understand it, and then refer it back. So that was just how I did. That's why I'm saying both of them are going hand to hand, because yes, I need my technical skills to see that there's my technical skill, I'm actually improving. Also, I need my soft skills, because that's where I reach and set expectations and talk to people, and manage expectations and talk about, okay, this is my limitations, but I want to improve. So that's what I'm saying, both of them are equally important. You can't lack in one. You have to have a balance, a better one. So you might have weaknesses here and there, but
try to manage.
But manage, because you can't be too technical, but your soft skills are really bad. And then your soft skills are really good, you're networking, everyone knows you, but your technical skills are not there, you're not delivering quality work. See, there's not much of a balance there, and then that becomes an issue. But if you have a balance
between the two,
so even if you're not high in both, and you just
medium in both,
then it's perfect. Like, it's just, I feel like that's how I feel.
What I have noticed with a lot of people within this tech space is that they focus more on technical skills. Like, people have this perception that if you are technical and you deliver your work, it will speak for itself. What I have experienced with my version of the grad program is that that's not always the case. Especially in the corporate world.
Especially in corporate. Soft skills are very important, especially networking. I know I said I'm not good at it, something I'm working on, but networking is
important.
Very, very much. much important.
And this thing I just thought of it yesterday. I was listening to someone podcast. It goes what I was thinking about says networking. Or no, I posted on my WhatsApp. Let me try to remember. It says making conversation is not networking. Yeah, making conversation is not networking. That's what I said. So my thing was with that is that we can talk about something. We can talk about how Cristiano remains. We can talk about the weather, but making conversation with the intent is networking. One may say, I want to break the ice and talk to you, but for how long is that breaking the ice? We cannot, every time we meet, we just talk about irrelevant things. Let me talk about things, try to fit your qualities and your expertise within a conversation. Drive the conversation to what you want it to be, but do not make it forced. So that's a skill like I truly feel people should learn how to do, because you can feel when someone has to put something to you like, okay, you want me to learn that you're a software dev, okay, cool, I know you're a software dev, but if you present the case in the sense of we talk about something and you ask me what I'm doing and then we talk about that, that's making conversation, but the conversation is with intent, because you want to, with whatever I'm going to tell you, introduce your point of view on based on what I'm talking about. So the context of the conversation when you're talking to someone is networking.
Yeah.
It's important, guys.
True.
And I learned a lot of things too myself, because So do presentations. What was the most difficult thing to do besides networking within the grad program? The most difficult to do, the easiest to do, the one you wish you have done better, or you just wish you have done. Start with that one.
I would say difficult. I don't think there's challenges. Yes, there are challenges, but I won't say difficult.
If you had to rank your challenges, that number one would say, this was challenging.
Challenging was the project we did.
Projects.
So part of the grad program, as grads, we were placed to do a project together.
Okay.
So I would say that one was a bit of a challenge, because I had one of the most things that I don't like to do, which is like for me, I'm a person who actually likes working. So whether it's technical, doing like a job, like same thing with accounting, numbers, like just working. It's not like theory, too much theory.
Yeah.
So it has to be a balance. I don't want anything to be too much theory. And the thing that we did was theory throughout. So it was just research throughout. Okay. And then parts of it is networking and talking to people. So it was everything that I found challenging, put all wrapped up together.
This project,
and the whole project was everything that I find challenging. So it was nothing I was like, this is
okay.
Yeah, so that was a challenge. But as I said, me being a person I always give my all to a thing. And I feel like I'm a person who was a bit of a perfectionist. So even if something I find challenging or difficult and I don't like, even if I find it and I don't like to do it, but I still want to do it really, really well, because I'm a perfectionist, because I want to deliver what is expected to me or what was required of me. So that was kind of a challenge, as I said, and it was because of the time also. We didn't have much time. We didn't have much time. We started later than what it was intended. Started months later when it was extended. The deadline was really, really short, and people that we had to talk to were busy. It was between almost year-end of the company, and everyone was trying to do their work, so it was hard to find stakeholders, in like big people, because we had to talk to like senior people, and at that time there was also a huge project that was happening in the company. They were trying to close that off, remember? So it was just
busy time.
So let me just say, it was just a lot of constraints that was there.
Side notes, before you said like I'm acting, I wasn't doing the same project as her. Like I did something different, they did something different. So yeah, mine was more, fortunately for me, But I'm extremely good at this thing of networking, so it wouldn't be a problem. But I was doing mine was more technical than not, so we did something totally different.
Yeah, and also you all had let's see, a group of people who were already working on it.
We had consultants.
Consultants,
that were proficient in the field, that they were
and
experts in the field.
and us, we were just the grad, so it was a grad, really a grad project.
Yeah.
So we had to.
And you guys were fighting.
Yeah.
These ones.
No. As all group projects, there's a disagreement,
joking.
but we're not fighting.
Yeah, they were not fighting.
That's the thing that we had each other's backs, and that even though we didn't have that much meetings, but we had to at least people should know. So if your question was asked, we had to cover, even if you know that cover, then cover one. It was just something like that.
It seems like was a fun learning experience though. Challenging but fun.
It was fun. That's why I knew that even if it's a senior person, I can debate if I want to debate.
I can stand my ground.
It's
fine.
Yeah.
What else? What was the other question?
One thing that I found easy.
Yeah, I'm just floating through this one. I'm skating.
I feel like I was skating throughout the grad program. I feel like I was.
See, you see even how the shoulders went. I was
light
work.
Yeah. I feel like I don't know why. I think people like me. I don't. No, I'm not saying. I'm not sure if it's my personality.
Wouldn't you say adaptability?
Maybe it's adaptability, but I feel like people kind of
gravitate towards you.
People liked me. I'm not sure why, because I'm introverted. So I won't say I was networking because I'm not the type of person. I'm not sure. Maybe it's my smile.
Yeah, maybe who knows?
I don't know.
And the people will say. The people will
it was
say.
Like, to be honest, I want to find easy. It's throughout the program. It is because I was just me.
Yeah.
So being yourself, like, it's so easy. So everything was just me. That's why, even though there were challenges, I felt like I was flowing through the program because it was me. I was just being who I am. It's like it was just me. Like the people who met me during graduate, they were just meeting the real Tudi. So it was not like Tudi from home, Tudi from work. It was just me. So I feel like it made it more easier of who I am. Like I always try to work hard, even though give vida in certain aspects of my life, chores wise and those things, but with work, and I could say that.
That was the easy one. There was a dead question I asked you.
What I would have done differently?
What would have done differently?
Try to network more. I feel like that, and also ask, like especially at the beginning.
Yeah.
Ask more.
What do you mean ask more? Ask.
Like, to not be afraid. Like honestly, because initially when I first started, obviously new environment, you're always gonna be scared a bit. And I said I was a bit of, as I said, a perfectionist. So I tried to do things of like I want to do it on my own. Yeah. That's why I'm saying I'm happy with the grad program because they taught us a lot. Because I was like, I felt like I don't want to ask because I feel like if I start asking, when is it too much?
When is too much?
That was my thought process when I came in, because I feel like I'm new into this technical stuff. I'm new to this. So everything for me is square zero. So don't want to be asking too much. I feel like I'm not actually researching and all that stuff. Then I was taught something really important here. That was like, always when you're asking, have one problem. Don't have one problem, two possible solutions that you looked at, whether they're correct or not. Two possible solutions. Okay, like, okay, this is my problem. This is what I saw that could be solved this way or this way. What do you think? Am I in the right thought process, or do you recommend something else? So now I'm asking, but also showing initiative that I actually did something.
Did the work,
So that really helped me, to be honest.
I liked it.
So that's where it comes, because I was playing around when I said the code grad program was easy. I just couldn't find a specific thing. But I could say that I found easy. So what I found easy, now I'm saying specifically now, what I found easy is me applying feedback.
applying feedback.
Yeah, so feedback, when I get feedback,
Yeah.
constructive feedback, I never took it negatively. I found it easy to actually start implementing feedback. Yeah, that's what I would say. I found it easy.
And that is sometimes a difficult thing, especially when the feedback feels like an attack.
Yeah.
And for me, I had these two feedbacks I'll talk about. One is that when I interview people, I disturb them when they speak. That was one. Someone told me that. Someone told me that. That's not work related. You just said that after watching my videos. But another feedback is I take too long to reach the point. So I give a lot of information. I give people a lot of information, explain a lot, of which I take too long to, you lose me. I take too long to reach the point. So when the person gave me the feedback, because it needed me to restructure how I deliver my message and how I speak, it felt like an attack until I reflected on it and I saw, okay, this does happen. So yeah, reflection, it does take something.
Yeah, it does. I feel like feedback is important. Constructive feedback is important. And there's a difference between feedback and you saying something that was just unnecessary. So there's a difference between that and how it actually comes across. So even if you're giving, you have to be mindful of
be very, very mindful. Be very mindful of of the audience, that you are delivering this information to, or whatever feedback there is. So that's how your program was. What else? What else is missing that you want to share with the people that you feel like they must know? Because this is a second video, so.
It's just follow your dreams and do what you love. You can't go wrong with it. But as I said, I'm not sure if you saw it, but also weigh your risk and reward if you can do it. Because it also goes with support, as I said. For me, yes, I took a big risk with all what I did, living my job, and some people will be shocked and all that stuff. But I would just say I had a great support system. So always find that great support system, whether it's your friends or your family. Yeah, so don't be taking wild risk. You have to sit down and think and evaluate
the situation.
Yeah, the situation. But I always say, do what you love. Like something that you love, don't do something that you hate. At least do something that you can tolerate. Something, because there's nothing more than doing something you don't like and being miserable
with
in it.
So if I'm thinking of going to tech, but I don't know anything about tech, I don't know anyone that does this thing, what's the best way you think I could find out if this thing is good for me or not?
Yeah. Let me tell you something. The thing that I noticed, now we're in a generation of internet.
Yeah.
Internet is everything. Like if you use it correctly, it's everything. There's nothing you cannot find. You can actually start watching YouTube videos and following people and
follow me.
Follow Pilasani. Like there's nothing than listening to people who had to go into similar journeys with you, just watching videos and vlogs and also like look at people. I want to do that. Inspiring. Watch YouTube videos like training wise. The people out there who are actually teaching you a language. There's like videos from being training, beginner level, like amateur to expert, advanced. Like you can find what is tailored to you. Like there's a lot of free websites, free programs. As I said, if you follow people, just find the right people. There were people who actually tell you about boot camps. Okay, this is the boot camp. Who can tell you, okay, these are boot camps that you can do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, just research.
Do research.
Yeah, use the internet like 10 minutes, 20 minutes a day, just research. Also have your LinkedIn, check LinkedIn. People post a lot in it. I use LinkedIn a lot. Even my first job, the first job I got, like professional job. I'm not saying KFC because that was my first job. I'm not counting that one. But my first job.
I'll ask you.
My first job, it was through LinkedIn, the one that was in auditing. It
Yeah.
was through LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
That's how I got it. So yeah.
Easy apply, or it was just like you had to go to the site?
I don't remember actually.
You know.
Like that was one of the things that I blacked out. I think I applied for that job when I was stressed because I think it was 2021. Yeah, it was 2021 when I applied for that job.
Yeah.
It was still in the pandemic.
Pandemic type of appeal.
No, it was 2020.
Sure.
Pandemic was 2020 when it started.
Yeah, pandemic was 2020, but also went to 2021.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it's 2021.
Yeah, it was 2021 because 2020 was when I was first doing my bridging course.
Yeah.
So it was 2021. It was during 2021. I was still at home and I was repeating a bridging course that I was doing. So I did.
See, life is hard.
Yeah, I did 2020. I did a bridging course. I passed it, but I didn't get the necessary marks to do CTA.
Okay.
Yeah, but so I had to repeat it and do it again.
Okay.
And as I said, it was just a stressful situation. I was not doing as well with this, and I was like, I think it was only auditing that I was doing really well. I was still flying colors, and the others it was just
a lot.
And I was still at home, so we didn't have lectures. And I said, I'm a person who learns better if I have like classes, like a teacher that I can ask questions. At that time, videos were recorded and you go watch it. So it was not a learning environment that I thrive in, that I'm good in. So it was just something else that needed a lot of self-discipline. And plus this thing, I don't really like it, so I was not even pushing. So I was trying, it was just, I was in a poor mental state. I don't want to lie to you. I was
That is the pandemic, fam.
That was the pandemic. I said, like, that was the year that I almost fell into depression.
The year of doing the bridging course.
Yeah, the second time. The first time around, it was fine because I was still in the campus. Nice, jolly, nice environment, pandemic kids, first time at home, but it was still fine, because it was the first, So, and then the second one, that's where it took kind of a toll on me.
Tech safety.
Yeah. So, and as I said, it was a support system and talking about it. So I was always like, guys. I think that's the only thing that stopped me from having because I was at home with people.
They know these things.
Yeah, they know. I always said that I almost fell into depression.
Yeah.
Like it's only because you were here around me and I was venting and I kept venting every day. I vent and vent. So that's why I'm saying I don't remember applying for that. But I think it's one of the time I was like, I'm so done with this course. I want something to do.
Something.
Yeah, so I think I applied for
different things.
Yeah. I think I applied for jobs but specific to my degree.
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't remember, I just only remember when I got an email, when I sent things. I was like, oh, I applied for a job, then I started sending. And then I got a call, like an interview, a phone call interview. Then I was like, oh, okay, that's progressing then. And I would say, like, even though I left the job, I was so grateful because that job saved me, because that job made me realize that made me leave university.
You're moving anytime to the UK? Anytime soon?
Not anytime
soon. Not anytime soon? You don't want to go to the UK? I saw most people that do tech move to the UK. I wonder why that is.
UK is expensive, yeah. So there was a time when I was wishing to go there, and not because it's UK, Canada. It's just because I have family.
Yeah,
I have family there, and one of my closest is my cousins. People that I'm very close to are there. So we already had a dream of us living together. Yeah. So whether we're living in South Africa or in UK, but we wanted UK because we were like, money.
The money is the side.
Yeah, but we have money and we will all be together. But now we're all crying. Now the money is there. Now they're also like, I want a job that can work anywhere around the world so I can move back to South Africa. Now they are like that. So,
I want to work overseas, but be here.
Be here. Yeah, that's what.
The taxman would kill me, but at least the rent won't.
Yeah, but like UK, I would have moved specifically for my cousins.
The family.
Because UK is a country that it's not for me. First of all, it's cold. I'm bad with cold weather. I'm really bad with cold weather. So it's cold. And I won't call Ubuntu, to be honest. Hey, there are a lot of stories.
That you can tell about the UK.
The only went there once. I remember.
You have gone to the UK?
Only once.
Oh, okay. And it wasn't SA.
It wasn't as it was fun because it was like
the family was there.
But I remember when I went to a store once, and I was buying. I'm so used to when you go to the cashier, you be like, "I'm someone, that one, hello." I went there, was like, "So," I had to stop myself. I was like, "Okay, should I say hi?" People, they're quiet. I'm used to when you're passing people. Hi,
great.
Laugh, everyone.
Yeah, we're minding our business.
Laser focus.
Yeah. It's like someone's going to scam them. It's like job at CBD. You mind your business.
Yeah.
And you move.
Now I'm also used to that. That one. You just
you do your thing.
You pass.
So, Mambotomo, you are an engineer now, a developer, DevOps, whatever that is. People know. I deal with data. But I might look into machine learning ops. I don't know. It seems like the same thing. I don't know. But
so even though I'm the DevOps team, but I haven't started working more on DevOps. I'm still in development. Yeah, I still develop stuff.
Oh, dude, that's nice too.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be starting to learn like the DevOps.
The DevOps side of
things. Expect like actually doing DevOps work. So I'm looking forward to that. Learning wise.
So
yeah, that's why I love this company. This company just gives you space to learn.
To grow and learn. So that is what is next. So where do you see yourself? This is an interview question. Where do you see yourself next? Not in a few. I won't say in years.
Don't say in 5 years because I don't even say what I'm doing next year.
Yeah, I'm just saying like next. What's next for Mambotomo?
What's next is still learning because to be honest, I'm still not 100% confident about my skills. So I want to learn as much as I can to the point I feel comfortable. Like yes, I know something. Like even if I leave this comfort zone that I'm currently not comfortable, like this company, I feel like when I go to another place or anything, I won't feel like I'm a newbie. I have to learn. I can actually put things I know. Yeah. Even if I feel like they give us chances to give do valuable things, because that's the one thing I loved about the grad program. They gave us opportunity to put in value in the company.
And always speak of that.
Yeah, so they gave us opportunity. That's why I feel like that's how I significantly improved.
Yeah.
It's because we were given that chance to do it.
And value. They always say that to us. Whatever you are doing, that's why I always say do it with intent. Because if you do something, if you move with intent, then it allows you to be able to track the value that you are adding. Your intentions must be motivated and fueled with value. Yeah,
and also just because we're people, right? Yeah. We always look at the downside. Oh, I didn't learn this. Oh, I learned so little. Oh, I feel like it's also good to reflect and look back and like, oh, that's how far I came. Because we're always looking upwards. We forget to look down below and just see how far you went. Sometimes you have to pat yourself in the back, like I did a lot.
I did this.
That's what I'm saying. I did also. Like I'm happy with the things I've done. So even though I feel like I'm still not comfortable, but I'm also like where I'm at, I'm happy because I know that I did what I want. So don't do always do something that you don't regret. That's what I'm saying. Everything I do, there's nothing I would say I regret it. Whether I didn't like my degree, I don't regret it because it's a choice that I made at that time that was right for me.
Student, stand on business.
So don't always look at things negatively. As my manager says, and something that I honestly I took to heart. Like all failures, look at the opportunity to learn something new. So every time we break something, we're like, oh, that thing fell, it broke. But what can we learn there? What something valuable we can pull from that thing. So we broke a pipeline here. what did we
What did we do?
What did we do wrong? Then what measures can we put? Like it's something like
It's a learning
that.
thing.
Like yeah, take it as an opportunity to learn. Failing is like it's normal. It's life. I mean, don't let it hit you down. Even if it hits you, give yourself like 2 seconds more. Do something that you love. Listen to music.
Yeah.
Watch something to bring up your spirit, and you be like, okay, I'm ready now.
You didn't move back.
Yeah, because we're all human. Sometimes we fail and we'll feel bad. Yeah, but obviously we're in our feelings. Just find something that works for you, that gives you a spirit again. Then do that, give your spirit, and then be like, okay, I'm ready again. Let's do it again.
Hey, you completed a 12-year course. 12 years. 12 years course. So you better pay yourself in the back.
12 years.
12 years from grade 1 to matric. So 12 years. No, 12 years. So you better say, I did well. You completed 12 years of schooling. Then after you did a degree. So even if I know it sucks when you don't get a job and you're like, I don't get a job. Or you get a job you don't like. I don't like this. What did I do wrong? You did something. That's what that matters at that point. Like you did something. It's different from not doing anything. Like you put in the work. It's not what you want from now, but learn something from what you are doing. Find value in it. I say this to people that I used to do support. I didn't like it, but I found something valuable in support. That let me just stakeholder management. You get to learn and manage expectations, learn how to manage stakeholders, learn how to navigate through emotions. Because when you're in support, most of the time people communicate with you when something is failing or they need something. So if they don't get that thing done, they feel some type of way. So that's something I took out from the support. Even though I don't like it, but I had to find the positive in it, then try to maneuver away from it, but take something out of it, then just saying, I hate this.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, 12 years, I always say this, I completed 12 years. In my mind, I did 12 years. This I can do. 12 years wasn't a joke. I didn't like going to school. I did. But yeah, guys, we are here. Mambo Tuma, it's almost time to go. If you've been seeing me, I've been checking the watch because we do travel. So Mambo Tuma, thank you for joining us. One, you should be online. I hope your manager doesn't see this interview because I don't know what's gonna come out of it.
But you'll be paying my salary.
Yeah, I will pay you. I don't earn that much. I'm not in DevOps. So guys.
We understand. Actually,
I
feel like you earn more. There's a feeling.
There's a
feeling.
You might earn more money than me.
I feel.
You're probably happier than me. Every payday, I feel like you make more money than me. I'm joking now. But yeah, Mambo Tuma, thank you for joining us. Peter Sunday M. I always forget to tell people to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Guys, please love us. I'm saying please love.
Love the channel. Just love everything. Just love.
Yeah. Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. It helps a lot in the channel. Come on. How we are road to 1K. Come on. Road to 1K.
Recorded this at work. For me to get you more interviews, there's a stakeholder and a manager that I want to get into when I interview Anton.
Did he agree?
No, he didn't. So I'll ask him. When I reach 1K, because I'll have an argument. I'll say like, I have one little over 1K. Someone told me to speak like that. Just say over 1K subscribers, not little. Don't use negative words. Over 1K subscribers on YouTube, and I would like to interview you. So
guys, please.
I cannot say I have 900.
Yeah.
It just makes sense.
Yeah, guys, please bring it up to 1K. I'm telling you, you'll enjoy Anton's conversation. He's a guy who can share a lot of experience in the technical space if you're interested in that. And he's a fun guy, funny guy. Fun. So you're gonna enjoy him in the channel. So please, 1K is not that much.
It's not that much. Like and subscribe. Peter Sunday M signing out.